Now we can look at tenant roles, and these are organization specific. So basically, within an organization, what different permission sets or what different groups and roles are defined for users in that context. I've listed out some of the more common ones here. So first is the user, and that's the consumer. This is the very basic role that allows a person, so an Active Directory user or a local user, to consume resources out of a catalog. That's really all they get to do, so they can't administer any resources, they can't do any role changes. All they can do is consume items out of a blueprint or a catalog, and then after that, they can use the interface to actually administer their own resources or their own virtual machine. But that's the scope and that's the limitation. Now, let me build the rest of them out and show you some examples of the other tenant roles that are possible, and I'll highlight a few. Okay. So I talked about user. Another common one is the tenant administrator. And this allows you to do administration on just the tenant level, so just within my organization. So maybe add users to it, change resource allocations, change an approval workflow. But again, all the scope is limited to just my own organization. Then let's jump down to an approval administrator. Now, an approval administrator, again, only for this scope, so within an organization, but they can set the different approval workflows that have to happen for blueprint items within that organization or within that tenant. And then on the other side, the approver, so the last role here, those are users who actually can approve requests. So maybe they're management users or infrastructure administrators, whoever those are, they're given the ability to actually approve a blueprint item or a request when it comes through in the system. Now, these are just some sample roles, and I didn't even cover all of them, but you can create your own roles as well. So if something doesn't fit here, or if you want to customize to add additional permissions or take some away, you can create your own roles or even modify the existing ones to better fit what your approval process or to fit what your authentication model looks like. So these are completely customizable. These are just some templated ones that you can use out of the box.